Technology. Welcome to Footage Factory. This is my new vehicle restarting my life in Florida. Actually, it's my wife's vehicle I bought for her. Brand new Jeep Willys Mojito Green, Candy Apple Green, whatever you want to call it. This gives me a great opportunity to upgrade this thing because it isn't upgraded like the Rubicon or expensive like the Rubicon. Like remote start or 360 cam, all the dash cams. These are all things that I can upgrade and make content, which is what I was doing already in Europe. And if you don't know, if this is your first time on the channel, I was back and forth between the West Coast United States and Europe, and I'm relocating here to Florida. This is a rental property, just a short-term Airbnb, and I'll be buying a property at some point. I'd like to build my social media out here to something big. So this is me documenting my life. For the last back-to-back 4 days, I've just been documenting, landing on the airplane, looking for cars, finally got a vehicle for my wife so that she can get done what she needs to get done with her horses, the puppies, throwing them in the back, closing it off, perishable foods that last a little longer. And I'm saying this as opposed to a truck. I wanted the truck, but the nice thing about this is that she can close it, put the puppies inside. They aren't dying in the sweltering heat. So moving on, I don't think I'm going to record tomorrow for this, what is it, 5th day in a row, because I'm heading over to the West Coast and I have a bunch of projects out there that I'm relocating here to Florida. What a great opportunity for me to make upgrade videos on Footage Factory or my sport channel, Truck Data, at Truck Data. I have a bunch of sport channels, Moto, Track Data, Motorcycle Data, Horse Vids, which is for my wife, at Horse Vids. But upgrading this thing, oh, and look at this, like, so, and I can review this brand new vehicle, show all the tools, mats, and I don't even know what this is, show all the configurations, because I have to pick up the puppies here in the next few days, drop these seats down so I can have more room, basically turning it into a truck, close it off, show what's underneath, hitch, receiver. There's so much about this vehicle that I need to learn, and I can do it for all you guys. So yeah, upgrading this vehicle. She's not going to be off-roading in this thing, but it has the capability with these 315, 70, 17s, basically 34 and a halves. I could upgrade to 35s, but why? Why? So yeah, that's why I'm making this video, is to showcase my new life. I'm relocating from Europe. If you haven't ever been here before, this is Footage Factory, and I've been making videos. This is my 4th back-to-back video. I think I'm going to stop today because tomorrow I fly to the West Coast. I have a house out there, which a whole bunch of projects, Mustangs, tools. I'm relocating that out here to Florida. Now this house is a rental property. We want to buy a property, but in the meantime, don't jump into anything. Let's just let's learn the area. The next property, this is just like an Airbnb. So the next property, which is down the street, as soon as I'm done recording this, I'm actually going to go look at the house. But it has a 2-car garage for me to get tooling done, review tools, do like everything I was doing on both the West Coast and in Europe.
Day 6 in my life reset, relocating to Florida. I envisioned a studio, everything I did in the UK on a larger scale. Building a team just like I built in the UK, from Scotland to Newcastle. The worst part about it all is I left them all behind right as the season was getting started. In this video, I showcase my new Jeep, my first purchase in this new life, a logistic tool to get everything started. I want to build a studio, half factory, rebuilding cars, setting up race bikes, everything I did in the UK on a larger scale, paying the bills with how-to videos. I'd love to migrate into small-scale manufacturing. That's a genre I've never even attempted. I'd love to have the ability to conduct research on a list of things, new videos, new technology, and wherever the YouTube winds take me.
A short B-roll, some motivation at some famous people's garages. Once I get up to speed, get myself established, a little bit of foundation, and this is what I will build myself in Florida. 365 days a year. Yeah, I'll be dodging hurricanes, but you know, my wife's doing it. She's getting her horse ready to the point that once it hits the ground, she can start competing. And I was talking to her, and she was sending me trucks, trailers, and she said, get up to speed. And at this pace, I'll be lucky in December if I'm up to speed. So new bike, new trailer, reviewing this truck.
I'm not sure what truck I'm getting because I do have to upgrade for my Tundra on the West Coast, but I have to tow everything from the West Coast out here to Florida. That will be fun. Hey, maybe I'll make a series of that. What I originally wanted was a toy hauler, but I don't need anything fancy. Maybe like an overland tent, something I can sleep in, and because I'm not in Scotland. I don't need something to battle against the frigid cold weather. I just need something to protect myself from the Florida elements. So reviewing this Jeep, I want to talk about the 3.6, how that's been out forever. I could have bought the V8, but I didn't. And why? Why didn't I? Why don't I need 500 horsepower? Setting this thing up to match what I want. I was going to get leather seat covers, but in fact, oh, you know what? I'll show you guys the videos of what the guy was showing me, the color matching. They're actually factory leather seats that they'll go towards the VIN. Yeah, the VIN right now has cloth seats. See me touch on the cloth right there. But once you upgrade to leather so that it's airbag compliant, it will therefore be leather seats. I think it's called catskins. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to upgrade the stereo. I'm excited to upgrade. You know what, though? I don't want to go crazy because all the wife needs to do is ensure that the food is cold from the supermarket, get to her horse, and I want to get back to what's really important.
Here we have the Jeep and the whatever entertainment system they call it. I think it's the upgraded one from the years past, so it's wider. And, oh, they got the old USB, which is nice. It's nothing worse than not having the correct USB. Air conditioning.
How does this even happen? My audio on my phone cut out mid recording. Maybe it's because I pressed that mute button right there. How does this even happen? Either way, I'll redo this video because it was a really nice first impression video. So subscribe. I'll redo this video. Upgrade the Wrangler. Life's good.